Hello and welcome or welcome back to Actually Let's Talk About It with me, your host Lily. And today, y'all, we are going to get into the ATEEZ work music video behind the scenes. I really got to see how they pulled off this video because I know for a fact they definitely filmed it in the States. I just need to see, and I'm pretty sure it was in California too, in the LA Indigo Valley area. I just want to see if that assumption is correct. So we're going to get immediately into this behind the scenes look just to see. But before we do that, okay, we're going to have our moment of solidarity and our Patreon shout out. So, but before we get into the moment of solidarity, y'all, there's been some ATEEZ news that we do need to catch up on. There's just been a lot going on in the ATEEZ space, specifically with Young. I think it was just a few days ago where KQ announced that at their upcoming festival, he will not be joining in due to, I believe there's something going on with his skin where it's like a condition that he's getting treatment for right now, where when you overexert yourself, and they said that it started around the time that they were doing Coachella, it could be overexertion or stress to where when your body reaches a certain temperature, you start breaking out in hives. And I'm like, oh, because I had friends who had that, especially when we was younger. And I used to have that to a certain degree during allergy season, but it was with foods, certain foods that I ate that had a high level of preservatives in them. And it would just cause hives and breakouts and things like that. And it was not comfortable and they were painful sometimes too. So I'm like, yeah, that is serious, y'all. So like if I do have a reaction where it's not all 7 members, or if y'all didn't know it yet, because you might not have the app for the notifications, or you might not be following them on Twitter or whatnot. But yeah, that's what's happening. If you don't see Young in terms of the performances that they do, I think he's still going to be around for promotions, but I think they're kind of out of the promotions for right now. But that's where he is at. That's why he may not be there the way we are expecting him to be in that regard. So yeah. But now we're going to have our moment of solidarity with the indigenous people all around the world. So as y'all know, I have been talking about in length what has been going on in different areas around the world. More recently, what's been going on in Cameroon. I've been talking about what's been going on in Congo and Palestine and Sudan and Tigray and Yemen and Lebanon and Syria. And I do have the links down below if y'all want to know more about it. In terms of Cameroon, it's called the Anglophone crisis, and I'm still trying to find resources for donation links that they might have, but I still haven't really found as much as I would like to in regards to what's going on, so I'm still researching that. But everywhere else I mentioned, I do have links for what's going on and places you could donate to, specifically for in terms of Congo, Focus Congo, and Congolese people just in general. Some of them have very important needs for their families to get certain treatment if they've been victims of, certain things that the colonizers are doing over there. So make sure you check that out as well. And then in terms of Palestine, there's UNRWA, there's Operation Olive Branch, and then there's other private donations. I've even had people reach out to me on social media just to, if not donate, to spread and share their donation links as well. So, just be cautious of that. In Sudan, it's the same story. There's organizational links that I have that you could donate to, and then there's just resources of just if you can't donate, we all, the economy is doing what it's doing right now, but just sharing the links for people that do have the extra funds is something as well. So yeah, or just educating yourself and educating those around you is something as well. It's a form of resistance. It's a form of protest. It's a form of solidarity. So just doing what you can and remembering that even though things can seem bleak, don't ever accept that as your truth, because people are becoming more aware. We're recognizing that what's happening in Palestine is a genocide. People are being more informed about what's going on in Congo. People are finding out more information about what's going on in Sudan. Tigray, people are finding out more information. So it's not for nothing. People are not dying in vain. People are not becoming martyrs in vain. Their deaths and what they went through before they died will not be in vain, and you always got to remember that. But in terms of me, my channel, and my Patreon, it will always be a free Congo, a free Cameroon, a free Palestine, a free Sudan, a free Tigray, a free Yemen, a free Lebanon, a free Syria, okay? A free Turtle Island as well, and a free Australia, because we got to remember our indigenous Native American brothers here in the States as sisters and Two-Spirit people. And we got to remember our indigenous Aboriginal brothers, sisters, and Two-Spirit people as well, because they've been through a lot. They've been through a lot. And, you know, as being a person who was technically a citizen of one of the oldest settler apartheid colonies, we know what it looked like and what it do when it is just that. So, you know, we ain't gonna lie, like, we don't know what the United States is. It's a settler apartheid colony built on stolen indigenous land. And my ancestors was forced over here, so they didn't choose to come or that through their own free will. They was kidnapped and toted into a boat and shackled together as cargo. So yeah, they didn't have no choice. So there's that, but wrong is wrong, and we gotta acknowledge that part. And even though for some reason my government be out there like they stuck on stupid all the time, they know better, they just don't want to do better. Because I guess for them, the money you earn for being evil and condoning genocide is more beneficial than the money you won't earn from being good and not condoning genocide. Which is another conversation for another day, but yeah, that's where we at. And so now we're going to go into our Patriot shout-outs. So the first Patriot shout-outs will go out to Clover Me. The second Patriot shout-out will go out to Red Clouds. The third Patriot shout-out will go out to Estrella. The fourth Patriot shout-out will go out to Layla. And then the fifth and final Patriot shout-out will go out to Chiquichoso. And I do want to thank you all so much for your support on the Patreon. It really does mean the world to me. And a big shout-out to the lovely subscribers on YouTube. Y'all, your support is so very much appreciated as well. And yeah, y'all, without further ado, we're going to get straight into the work official music video behind the scenes, because I just love a good making film. I don't know why, y'all. It's just something therapeutic about it. It's just beautiful to see how all these people can come together to perform, like to form a 4-minute or 5-minute music video, and how much work just goes into doing all that. And then also how they get it done so quick. Like, the planners need their kudos, because they really do it. You know it's looking healthy. Oh, I knew it was LA. Come on now. Look at the horses. I'm distracted a little bit. You know, and the horses. Simultaneously all at once. Songwa, come on, yo song. Look at y'all. Oh, a song too? Come on now. Oh, okay, so they had a support. Oh. Oh, because there's extras. Okay. I forgot that there was the extras. I was too focused on ATEEZ the whole music video to notice that there were the 2 extras there. Okay. You know, you broke it.
Let's play it back one time, please.
Oh my. The props are breaking. For why? He said keep going, keep going. I love how Yosan didn't stop until they said cut. He said I was doing too much. I love him so much for that. It does, Yosan. That's exactly what it means. Is someone gonna break something too? Okay.
Here we go, we're rolling.
He said reset the axe. I love this.
그거밖에 없네. 뭐 달걀깨로 간다는데 한번 성호 형 알깨로
Oh my goodness.
보실까요?
He said I'm gonna be reborn. Okay, whoever styles his hair knows exactly what they're doing, because that's perfection. They did that. I gotta give it to them. Oh, okay. Oh, that was good. He said, everybody stop laughing. You gotta be serious. Because if you see others laugh, it's gonna make you laugh, whether you want to or not. These women be so serious. These makeup artists don't be playing. And the hair people, they really take it as their God's mission. It's stuck. It was stuck on his head. Come on. Okay. Ate that up. Ate that up. What is going on? Son.
괜찮아? 안 다쳤지? 야, 너희 내가 여기서 모자 가지고 오지 말라 그랬지? 다행이다. 빨리
I love this. His versatility is amazing. Is this Uyang? Yes. And it was also important to remember in terms of, because they didn't say that Uyang started having an issue until he came to California for Coachella. And what people have to remember is that I know Korea doesn't really get hot. It's more of a humid place, and it doesn't get too hot, and it doesn't get too cold. California is different, especially in recent years. And being from California and having lived here my whole life, you know how the weather gets, and it does get very hot, especially in the valley not in the valley areas, not so much the valley. It does get hot in the valley, but especially in Southern California where LA is, in the desert, because you have to remember LA is a city built around a desert. Coachella, Indigo Valley area is a city, or a place, a town really, in the middle of a desert, and it gets very hot. And then add industrialization and global warming and things like that, and climate change, it gets unsettling hot, and it can trigger that type of reaction in your body, which is why they do, why we have in California times of the day when they have a heat stroke warning, because it can cause adverse reactions in your body. So I'm thinking that's just the lingering effects of that, because yeah. So you got to be careful. Like even me, even when I have to go out because I gotta work, no pun intended, I'm like, I always have like 4 or 5 water bottles with me that are already cold that I keep in the office refrigerator, just because you never know how your body's going to react to the heat, even if you grew up in the heat your whole life. So yeah, something to know. So it was never an ostrich. The cherry blossoms have it. It did.
인트로에 나올 종호가 이제 이렇게 땅에 묻혀서 팽이를 불고 있으면 다른 멤버들이 이제 앞에서 춤을 추는 그런 좀 재미있는 유쾌한 씬을 하나 찍을 것 같은데 이게
Oh, was he really in there? Wow. I love this. Like, he actually driving. I'm done with him for this. So he was for real in the ground a little bit. Come on. Ooh. Come on. Yes. You know, you better go ahead in this era you in. Let's go. Ooh. Oh, he's really playing it?
Roll playback. Let's go.
Wow. Oh, good. That was good. How they gonna get him at? Oh, okay. So he's not too. Oh, they're smart the way they put him in, so he could be easily taken out. Okay, that's
Ladies
good.
and gentlemen, can I get a round of applause over here?
Yes, because he did that. He did that.
우리의 영웅. 그게 우리 수준이야. 우리의
The
영웅.
first day is done. Yeah, he did that.
하늘이 ATV처럼 이쁘네.
Look at you, some being all romantic or whatnot. It's so. I
지금
love this
1일차
man.
그 뮤직비디오 촬영을 또 하고 했는데 되게 누가 보면 이상하지만 또 다른 관점에서 보면 정말 재밌겠다라는 생각이
예.
재밌을 수도 있겠다라는 생각이 들더라고요. 나중에 워크 뮤직비디오가 나오면 아마 우리 에이티니가 제일 재밌어하지 않을까 그런
He
생각이
really
듭니다.
did. It was the funnest music video that they filmed, I think. That's what makes it so special.
좋네요.
They do be beautiful. The sun be setting, especially when you see it over the mountains. It's a pretty, pretty sight. Okay, look at the besties out here. Ooh.
영업시간 전에
Before opening hours.
수부지기를 만드는 그런 작품.
Ooh.
월크잖아요. 월 하는 모습을 보여드리기 위해서 PC를 쓸 게 되었는데 촬영 실패.
He said we're about to start shooting.
And here we go. Let's go.
Yep.
Alright, here we go. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. And roll camera.
I love it.
Very nice.
I love it. He got mushrooms in there, please. You know. Oh, that's cool. Screaming humanity. Please. Please. The editors are so unserious, and I love them for this.
나중에 또 2차로 부업으로 앞으로서만 할 거기 때문에 앞으로도 네, 자영업자 선배로 많이
I love it that they even got the gloves on like they really working. This is amazing. They're so unserious. I love how serious they are though.
보이지 않는 곳에서도 되게 열심히 일하는 사람들이 있다. 이걸 표현해봤습니다.
Yeah. Ooh.
다 애매해서 아니면은 그냥 던지 제가 이렇게 뿌리면서
Ooh. A photo. I love it. Okay. It's looking real realistic. Is that a mechanical chicken or a real chicken? This is hilarious.
브라이언이랑 오늘 촬영했거든요.
Okay, the robot chicken, okay.
생각이었습니다.
It's the fact that we have a show in America called Robot Chicken.
그렇지만 그래도
I'm not going to explain further what that show's about. Research it for yourselves, y'all.
기쁘네요. 우리 멤버들도 맞아 재밌을 거니까 재밌게 지켜봐 주시길 바라겠습니다.
We will, yes, Ooh. Y'all, fun fact is that you can, in fact, wash money without ruining the integrity of it, like in the washing machine. I don't know if you can dry it. I think you can as well. And I didn't learn that until on TikTok, where the exotic dancers in the States was talking about how they get money, for dancing. And just to make sure it's sanitary, especially because of COVID, they would have to wash the money when they got home and then, dry it, and then they could put it in the bank later. I'm like, y'all, I did not know you could wash money until like 2020 came. And I'm like, this whole time I thought money was ruined if you got in the washer. Crazy. Crazy.
Roll camera, please. And roll it.
Come on. Choreography, let's go. Ooh, that was fly. Let's go. He said, yes, sir. I'm done. This director is a hype man, for sure. Okay, now you can see the details of the sunglasses. And Mingy, somebody needs to tell me where he got their glasses from, because that's something I get. Come on, Hongjoong, get into it. He's feeling himself a little bit. Let's go. I love this for him. He's just in his own world. I love this. This is hilarious. Is he gonna fall dramatically? I can't. This is so cool. I thought it was one of the fine moments of this music video shoot. It was the mariachi band. Or is it the flamenco band? Because I'm assuming they're not one of the same. But it might be flamenco instead. It might be flamenco band. Which is similar, but not the same. Get my stuff correct. Why does it look like Willy Wonka and Inspector Gadget got together? This is a crossover, y'all. This is a crossover. It's giving Willy Wonka and Inspector Gadget. If y'all have ever seen those two films, let me know. Except Inspector Gadget does have a longer fit, but Jungle is giving very much Inspector Gadget. That's all I'm gonna say. In terms of the outfit, not so much Inspector Gadget, because Inspector Gadget was He was a sentient being, but he was a robot, y'all. That looked like a human. But his style is giving very much Inspector Gadget. Oh, to see this, ooh, let us see these moments between your son and Jungle. Just got done watching a little compilation.
바로 ATEEZ 입덕하시면 됩니다.
Come on, y'all. Okay. Hey. So sometimes you can't really hear the music. They just be grooving to the beat of their own drum, kind of. Okay, now you can. Okay. That's something. So sometimes you do it by the count, not necessarily the music. That's good. They's talented. Jungle was shot safely with trained professionals. I'm done. Jungle was having so much fun. He's like, I'm done now. That is so cool. So it wasn't bad. Yup. Let's go, y'all. I love this. Okay, come on. Ooh. Let's go. Hey. That's fly.
엔딩을 맡게 되었습니다.
It's hair person. Whoever's doing the hair for Songhwa, and really all the members, but especially Songhwa, because he's standing out a little bit more here, award needs to be given to you, because you are the real MVP. That's all I'm saying. Come on, y'all. Hey. Hey. I love it because everything about the style is giving very much LA. The LA hairdos, the way that their makeup is, their outfits. Obviously, the scenery is LA, but I'm like, they really doing it. Come on, Songhwa with the lollipop. Let's go. Look at the kid. I remember these kids in the short.
That's right. Part two, let's go.
Come on.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Gotta work.
Ooh, you just never notice all the people in the back until you get behind the scenes. They was killing it too. Come on, Hong Jun-go. I'm loving it. He said I'm not scared.
Yes. Hey.
다 때문인지는 모르겠는데 박들 덕분에 촬영도 일찍 끝나고
Yeah. He's like, you just gotta make sure you watch where you step, where you have chickens around. Because they will get out of harm's way, but still, it's better to be cautious of where they are. Especially when there's a lot. I'm like, just gotta be careful. That was good. That was good. I love it. He said, do I just stay on the grounds? I'm loving it. That was good. Yeah. Maybe, you know, he's like, he said, don't look pretty. He said, you're gonna do it to where I look pretty. I'm loving Miggy for that. I love this director. The energy. Come on, y'all. Hey. Come on. Hey. Come on. This man is good. I'm glad they chose him because he got the right personality for this. It's perfect. He's matching ATEEZ's energy, and that's really good. Yes. Okay, I need all these sunglasses that they're wearing. I need them in my personal collection because at this point, it's a must. A necessity, even. A necessity. Oh. Come on. Oh. This man is a hype man. He's so good. Not them having all the awards there. They brought the Mama Award. I love this.
지금은 2000년을 보고 계십니다. 물가가 많이 올랐어요.
2100. 2178. So this person is an AI. I'm done. This is awesome.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Roll players. Here we go. Let's get ready. Watch the lights.
Oh, okay. He said, "Watch the light." Oh, that's smart. So you can tell. Okay. Okay. Ooh. And I love that their aprons say KQ on them. KQ Entertainment. That's plug. Brand plugging right there. Yo, son, what you doing? Please. They're clear glasses, yo, son. We can see. Oh, that's good. He said I'm done for the day. He's done. He was shaking the hands and he was like, I'm out. Your son is done for the day. Jungle want to be done for the day. Yes.
퇴근할 거니까 잡지 마.
Let's go.
The Ooyoung.
Action.
He said Ooyoung was committed. Hongjoon-san and Ooyoung, they done. Okay. So you know it's the only one left? You know it's Sungwoo already gone? You know. So I think Yosan and Sungwoo, they already gone for the day. Stop. Now he'll keep going across the machine. Yes. Okay. I love this. That was awesome. That was so awesome. That was so phenomenal. I'm like, it's everything, y'all. Because I think we could really see, we've also been able to see ATEEZ's work ethic, but with here you get to see how they're so on point and that others can, like, to where they play off so well. I don't know who the director was, but this director, his energy was everything, because you could hear him from the beginning of the making film all the way kind of through till the end. And I'm not sure if he was, but he was like he was the black man that was the director here. I don't know if he was the director or the assistant director, but he was giving. I don't know where they found him at, but he was giving the energy needed to make sure that this music video, like the hypeness that you need for this kind of music video, wasn't lost in the midst of the work that you have to do to film everything, because he was giving the hype when he was singing along to their songs and just hyping everybody up to where even Mingy was dancing based on what he was singing their own lyrics back to him. Like, that's a big deal, because work is that song. It don't matter what language you speak, that chorus gotta work, gotta make that money, make purse. That is something that everybody can remember and stay stuck in your head forever. Like, randomly, I'll just be saying that, especially when I have to get ready for work. Like, goodness, that is such a motivator. So ATEEZ did something here, and also congratulations to ATEEZ on them getting number 2 on the Billboard Hot 200 albums. It should have been number 1. It should have been number 1, and I'm not gonna say nothing about who was number 1 over them. All I will say is that people should not be allowed to release more than one version of the album every other week to stay at number 1, and I'm gonna leave it there, because it should have been ATEEZ. Even if people are allowed to release different versions of the album every week to make sure they stay on the charts and stay at the number 1 position, it still doesn't make sense that with as much as they sold, that anybody would be above them. That's my opinion. I am hoping, though, that come this upcoming week that we do see them at number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 for the US, because I believe that is very much possible. Keep streaming, y'all, to make that happen. But I'm really happy that they did get number 2, and they sold a hell of a lot of units to get that spot, so it's a big deal. And they debuted at number 1 on the world albums charts, so that's a big ass deal as well for Billboard. So they win in either way it goes. And I am hoping that work does go platinum in the States, because it's that kind of song. Like, you could play it on regular airway. It's such a perfect summer song. So yeah, y'all, that's my opinion. I had my commentary throughout the making film, added my 2 cents and everything, and I am hoping that Wooyoung has a really speedy recovery, because it ain't no joke when you get overheated and then you also have hives from being overheated. I remember when I didn't have hives often, because I would just get really, not sick, but it was something that Benadryl couldn't take care of. But there was a reaction that I had to something that I ate that was so bad that it was on one of my legs, to where I couldn't wear, even though it was summertime, I couldn't wear skirts or shorts, and I was in elementary school, and I remember how bad it was, and it was always itching. It was irritating me. And that was just one spot. Like, it was like the size of my hand, but just on the back of my leg. And it was so irritating and uncomfortable to where even putting clothes over it made it itch more. So if that's what he's going through, I am hoping that his doctors are able to help him through it, and that he gets through it quickly, because mine didn't go away for a month or 2. It was on there for a minute. So yeah, and that was drinking a lot of Benadryl, like putting anti-itch medication on it, Vaseline on it, and it was just staying there. And I'm like, yeah. And then we even had to go to a doctor, and all the doctor said was to take allergy medication. It would go away on its own. There was nothing else they could give. So I'm like, yeah, so if he's going through anything similar to that, and it's in more parts of his body, on more parts of his skin, then I am hoping he has a speedy recovery, because it's not no joke, y'all. Anybody who's had allergies and allergic reactions, it was personal. When I read that, I was like, oh dang. Especially when I looked up what it was, because I was like, I don't know that exact medical term. Let me look it up again just to refresh my memory. And I was like, oh, because I was thinking that's what it was, but I had to re-verify on Google. I'm like, okay, yeah. So I will see y'all in the next reaction. And if y'all stayed all the way to the end of this video, I want to thank you so much for watching. And if you're watching this video on YouTube and you're a subscriber on the channel, I want to thank you so much for being a subscriber. And if you're watching this video on YouTube and you have yet to subscribe to the channel, do not forget to do so if you'd like to support the channel further. And last but most definitely not least, a big thank you once again to the lovely patrons on Patreon. Y'all, your support is so very much appreciated. And I'll see you on the next reaction. Bye.